$100,000 cash hidden under a bed, a loyal maid accused of stealing, and a billionaire ready to send her to prison. But what his 5-year-old daughter whispered destroyed everything. The money was real, neatly stacked, wrapped in rubber bands, $100,000 in cash, hidden under a thin mattress. And standing beside that bed was a woman who had never stolen a single thing in her life. Her name was Elena, 29 years old, working in the house for 4 years, trusted, loyal, invisible until today. Explain this. Mr. Harris's voice was cold, controlled, dangerous. Elena's hands trembled. I don't know how that got there, sir. But no one believed her because the evidence was right in front of them. Mrs. Harris stood nearby, perfectly dressed, perfectly calm, watching everything unfold. Like she had already won. Security guards stood at the door, waiting, and near Elena's feet, clinging tightly to her dress, was 5-year-old Lily, crying, "Don't take her. Please don't take her." Her small voice echoed in the room. But adults don't listen to children, not when money is involved. "We're calling the police," Mrs. Harris said. And just like that, Elena's life began to collapse. But something felt wrong. Mr. Harris didn't say it out loud, but deep inside, a quiet voice whispered, "This doesn't make sense." Elena had been there when Lily was born. She stayed during fevers. She skipped meals to take care of the child. Why would she steal? Why now? The police arrived within the hour. Statements were taken, evidence collected. Everything pointed to one conclusion. Elena was guilty. But as they were about to take her away, a small voice spoke again, soft shaking, but clear. "I saw Mommy." Silence. Complete silence. Mr. Harris turned slowly. "Lily, what did you say?" Lily wiped her tears, pointed toward her mother. "Mommy put the money there." The world stopped. Mrs. Harris laughed nervously. "She's confused. She doesn't know what she's saying." But Lily shook her head. "No, you told me to stay quiet." The air changed. The officers looked at each other. Mr. Harris's face went pale. "Check the cameras." The house had cameras everywhere, except bedrooms, except privacy, except truth. Until now. Minutes later, the footage played. There it was, clear, undeniable. Mrs. Harris entering Elena's room, holding a black bag, looking around. Careful, calculated. She lifted the mattress, placed the money underneath, and walked out. Like nothing happened. The room felt heavier, like the walls themselves were watching. "Why?" Mr. Harris whispered, his voice broken now. Mrs. Harris didn't answer immediately, because there was no easy answer. Finally, "I needed her gone." 3 words, cold, simple, terrifying. She knew things. She saw things. I couldn't risk it. That was the moment everything shattered. Not the money, not the lie, but the truth behind it. The officers stepped forward. "Ma'am, you need to come with us." For the first time, Mrs. Harris wasn't in control. As they took her away, Lily ran to Elena, wrapped her arms around her, crying harder than before. "I told the truth. I told Daddy." Elena dropped to her knees, holding her tightly, like she almost lost everything. Because she did. Mr. Harris stood there, frozen, a man who built an empire, but failed to see the truth inside his own home. That night, no one spoke about money. No one spoke about theft, because the real thing that was almost stolen was something far more valuable. trust innocence, and the truth. Sometimes, the truth doesn't come from evidence. It comes from the one voice you were never supposed to hear.